I'm Edward Hodgkin. I'm a managing partner at Syncona and I'm executive chair of Slingshot Therapeutics.
I'm Richard Worcester and I'm the Chief Scientific Officer at Slingshot Therapeutics.
Slingshot is an accelerator. We're taking compelling drug discovery ideas from academic innovators and we're translating them to become medicines which can be taken into clinical development.
What we've found, I think, and Syncona have found, is there are these examples where outstanding science, academic researcher who has a single target, and they really understand the connection of that target to a disease, but it doesn't have that critical mass to actually justify a single biotech. And so Syncona have been uncovering these in the recent past and thinking, well, how could we actually help take those forward?
The way we built Slingshot is to aggregate these programs into a pipeline with a single management team that's able to run multiple drug discovery programs.
Slingshot Therapeutics offers Syncona a capital efficient way to take multiple programs from that early science through towards clinical studies.
So imagine Slingshot brings assets to the point of being ready for clinical development. We can partner those assets with pharmaceutical companies. That will generate incoming revenue in the form of upfront payments, milestone payments, royalty payments, which of course are contributors to Syncona's net asset value. We could also imagine taking clinic-ready assets from Slingshot and using those as a basis for a classic Syncona company build. And we can also potentially license those assets into existing Syncona companies where you have a management team and capability in place ready to develop those. And so these are all routes to value creation based on this access to early academic innovation that Slingshot provides. Syncona's initial commitment to Slingshot is £12.5 million. And that's for two things. The majority of that money has gone into the Apini project. It's a commitment to finance from where we are today, which is early chemistry, all the way through to discovery of a medicine that will be ready for clinical entry. The remaining capital has gone to be an initial seed financing of Slingshot Therapeutics itself to allow us to build the team, to build infrastructure to operate the pipeline and so on. I think one of the key drivers for an academic is to see their science translated into a benefit for patients and to be involved in that journey.
For the academic founders who have those sort of really interesting, exciting ideas, we want to partner with them. So to have them involved in the drug discovery process and work with us as we take those forward. And what we bring within Slingshot is that industry, that pharma, biotech thinking. For academic researchers, I think we offer that potential to take their ideas towards what could be a drug and actually make that a reality. And from the pharma partners, this gives them a reach through into that academic research.
A pharmaceutical partner, of course, is looking for a data package that answers all the questions that they need and sets them up for success, so that when we partner, they have everything they need to continue the program in a seamless fashion.
So in choosing the programs we want to work with, I think we really start to look at where's the unmet need, where's the opportunity to help people in developing new drugs, and then intersecting that with what's the current state of play in medical research and where are the breakthroughs happening and who are the scientists who are making those breakthroughs. So Apini is our first program at Slingshot, and this came from Professor Sam Butterworth, who's at the University of Manchester. Sam has a lot of experience. He was actually one of the inventors of a well-known drug called Tagrisso, which is very effective in certain lung cancers. And Sam's been working on a particular target which is involved in inflammation.
One of the attractive features of this program is that Sam has discovered some small molecules which interact with the target and show the kind of biological effect that we're looking for. And so that provides a very good starting point for a drug discovery program. Richard Worcester has joined as Chief Scientific Officer. He's a British scientist of some repute, actually, who has spent the latter part of his career working in biotech companies in the Boston area, where he's been very successful as a chief scientific officer. He's returned to the UK and was very excited by what we were thinking about at Slingshot, and has helped to shape the vision.
So most recently, I was Chief Scientific Officer at Translate Bio, as a biotech company in the Boston area. That was until they were acquired by Sanofi for around $3 billion. So I came to Slingshot because for me, this interface between academic research and then thinking about helping patients drug discovery is a really important interface. And feeling that the UK has this really strong foundation in medical research, and it's how to help that sort of transition towards drugs and then therapeutics for patients.